Hey VC, Rock Chica here, and I'm here to do a response to Bobby Z's 69 thread. So it's all about records and songs that have to do with sex. So here we go. Hold on to your horses, because as the song progresses, so do the records. I'll just put it like that. So I'll just say it goes from PG to a little bit of X-rated at the end. So hold on. As you know, playing in the background, I have Ravel's Bolero. Pretty sexy song. And if you're old enough, you'll remember Bo Derek running down the beach to this song in Arthur. So, Bolero. And this is back in, let's see what it tells me here, when, well anyhow, sometime between 1875 and 1937. So, there you have it. And then of course we have Denny Martin, Quiet Village, the exotic sounds of Denny Martin. It's not necessarily that the songs are sexy, but he always has sexy covers, and I thought I'd at least show one. And this is Quiet Village. Next up, the infamous and ever famous Herb Alpert Whipped Cream and Other Delights. Just had to show the cover. And just a little bit of trivia there, that's shaving cream and not whipped cream. The whipped cream melted too fast to take the picture. So, just so you know. Then I thought this was kind of a sexy cover here. Voodoo Suite by Pettis Prado. Getting a little exotic there. Now we're gonna go to some sexy songs. So the Floaters, and the sexy song on here is Float On. Pretty sexy song. And staying in that time frame, we have Musique. And the sexy song on here is In the Bush. So you may not know that one, but YouTube it, Google it, listen to it. I also have this one, which is Michelle, If That's Your Boyfriend, He Wasn't Last Night. That's kind of a sexual innuendo type song there. And another band that always has sexy covers is the Ohio Players. I might have to zoom out for this a little bit. Oh, that's as far as I can go. And here's the cover on the gatefold on the inside. What's on here? Fire is the hit that's on this one. And then of course you have Donna Summer. This is Love to Love You Baby. I know Karsten put a Donna Summer song, and I want to say his was Love Hangover. This is Love to Love You Baby, and this song is all of side one. So, very sexy. Then of course, now we're gonna go to soundtracks. Rocky Horror Picture Show And the song on here is Touch It, Touch It, Touch Me. There on side B. And you have Susan Sarandon kind of explaining the song there. Of course, you have the guy. So, a lot of sex in this movie. Next up is Dirty Dancing. Not really more than PG rated, but it's pretty sexy. Pretty sexy. There you go. And next is Urban Cowboy. Now you're probably thinking, well, what song is sexy on this? Well, if you saw the movie, you would know that when he meets that girl and they go up to her apartment that overlooks the Dallas skyline, they are playing Boz Scaggs' Love, Look What You've Done to Me. And that would be the sexy part in here. Let me see if they have a picture in the gatefold. I didn't look at that. And I guess you could also say maybe when Sissy's riding the bull, it's pretty sexy. So, yeah, sexy movie. Urban Cowboy. I don't remember what song she was riding the bull to, but... And I thought this was a pretty sexy cover. I don't think I've ever seen this movie. Paul Newman as Minnesota Fats. Pretty sexy cover there. Piper Laurie, George C. Scott. Then of course you have Porky's. Yeah. And that was pretty much all about sex. There's a young Michelle Pfeiffer and Tony Danza. Classic. So, and of course you have American Gigolo. That again was all about sex. So you have Blondie's Call Me on there. And all the songs have something to do with sex on that. And if you ever saw Heavy Metal, well then you would know the whole scene with the robot and the girl. So Heavy Metal. Then you have this picture in the back. Let's see what's on there. So, a bit about the inside. Yeah, definitely not a kid's cartoon. Not a Disney or Pixar film. Okay, and then we'll get to some regular albums. Whitesnake, Slide It In. Pretty sexy cover there. And then we have Whitesnake. And this had Still the Night, which was a very sexy video with Tawny Katane and David Coverdale. YouTube it. From the 80s, Bow Wow Wow. Sexy cover there. I picked this one up just for the cover. Skirabin, I guess, The Divine Poem. There you have it. Make that out. Another sexy song. 10cc. of my favorites, Jane's Addiction. May or may not be a sexy cover, depending on your tastes. But the sexy song is off of this one, Jane's Addiction, Ritual del Habitual, Ritual, however you say it, can't say that in Spanish, sorry. And the song on here is 3 Days. Listen to it, 3 days, 3 lovers in 3 ways. And then we're gonna go with Lenny Kravitz. The first song on side 1 is Sex, and yeah, pretty sexy gatefold there. And hold on, I have one more, a couple more seconds. Skip that one. So we'll go to the next. Of course, you have Rob Zombie, which always has sexy covers. There's that one. Here's Rob Zombie again. And here is the CD itself. Boy, Tipper Gore would be flipping out right now. When in Rome, another sexy song. Sexy girl on the cover. And okay, folks, this is where it gets X-rated. Just thought I'd let you know. Fair warning. So you have Wendy O. Williams. You can read the song title right there, or the album title. This was a record store day from this year. And last but not least, but the one that takes the cake, Rob Zombie. Bye, VC.